Okay, I think we are live. Finally. I am so sorry for all the technical difficulties. It seems like to be the theme of the week. We are here for day 3 of our 6 Days of Decluttering challenge. And if you haven't already joined us, it is not too late to join. Thank you guys for jumping on here with me this afternoon. I'm so glad to be back, and I appreciate we had so many really sweet comments. Hi, Lynn from Massachusetts. Supposed to go live this morning, as you probably know, and I woke up and it was just not good. Not good. And I thought, I don't have time to be sick. There's no time for this. But got the kids off to school. I went back to bed, and I feel much better. So it was just a migraine. Hi, Brandy. Thank you so much. You guys, I am so humbled. Like, I just can't believe that I'm totally humbled by the fact that you guys are all, looking to me and enjoying my videos, and I just can't thank you enough. It just makes me so happy that that we're connecting like this. Hello, Renee. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. I thought it was a virus. It was just a migraine, and it's pretty much gone. So thank you. And you know what? The thing about being sick that I always remember, usually when I am sick, is that it's such a blessing to just be able to do the dishes, right? Just be able to do the dishes. Some days you just wish you could do the dishes. Like right now, my kitchen is not yet cleaned up. It's still a little bit messy from this morning. And I can't wait to go in there and just clean it up. And, normally I don't, it's not something I look forward to, but when you're not feeling well, then it just makes those little things just seem that much more important. So if you're feeling good today, go ahead and do those dishes. Thank you, Lynn. I do. I feel much better. Okay, so I want to get into day 3. Today is our 3rd day of the 6 Days of Decluttering, and if you haven't registered yet, you can click that link in the top of the post because it's not too late to join, and you'll get all the emails and the workbook, and there's other goodies and fun stuff on the other side of that link. But today we are talking about condiments. Okay, condiments are, I think there's really forgotten. You kind of figure, well, we don't use them every day, so they tend to kind of pile up and they last a long time. So it's really easy for them to just languish in the fridge. And I can imagine that, if you haven't gone through them in a while, you might even have condiments that are really old. So, but the nice thing about doing condiments is that there's not a lot of attachment to them, right? I mean, you didn't spend a lot of money on them. You expect that they're going to get used up. So it's pretty easy to chuck the ones that you're not going to use. So if you haven't already done this task for today, just grab all the condiments out of the fridge. If you have a chance, wipe down the shelves or put them to soak in the sink, and then just throw out the ones that nobody wants. In my house, my kids love hot sauce, right? So we have, this huge selection. There's probably like 3 or 4 kinds of hot sauce right now, but they're not all in use, right? And they don't like all of them. So, we might try one out and then it just doesn't get used and it just sits there. So just chuck it out, maybe empty it out, put in the recycle if you like. But this is one area that's just so easy to do, and it just freshens everything up, and it will give you lots more room in your fridge, and it's just a good thing. So too many barbecue sauces. Yeah. I think condiments are kind of like a little bit like jewelry, right? Like, ooh, this might be fun. I might like this. And you buy them and then they might be good or they might not be good. Hi, Trish. Hello from Virginia. Thanks for joining in here. So the other thing about condiments that I wanted to mention is that when you see that you have a lot of things that you're not using up, it's a good opportunity to remind yourself that it's important to be intentional when you are grocery shopping. So if you're finding a lot of stuff in the fridge that you're not using, why not just try and plan a little bit more in advance the next time you go to the store and use a list. Good morning, Geraldine, or good afternoon. It's not morning anymore, is it? And Tamara and Trish. So just try to make a list before you go shopping next time, and try not to buy things that are not on that list. And also, when you make a list, that will help you to remember things that you need, and not get to the store and be like, what was on the list? I do have a resource on meal planning, and I have that link also in the post if you're interested. It's called the Feed Your Family Planner, and It's just a really, really simple way to do meal planning. And it's the way I've used for years and years and years. And I don't spend a ton of time cooking anymore. I used to cook a lot, and now I'm kind of scaled way back. But we still have to eat, right? And we still have to eat. And hi, Joyce. Thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Very glad to be here. You still have to eat, and I have one of my kids has a lot of food allergies. And so it makes it really hard for us to go out to eat. So we really don't have that option of just running out to the store, plus the fact that we live at least 20 minutes away from anything. So we have to have things in the house that we can eat, even if it's just really simple. Good morning, Beverly. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. So I want to just let you know, this is a copy of the shopping list that comes in the Feed Your Family Planner, and you can also make this kind of thing up. I love having this ready to go for a couple reasons. So I usually cut them down the center. It's like a double list here. I hang this up right next to my fridge, and then if something is running low, I can literally just go in and check off what I want to get next time I go to the store. So I'm kind of making my list the whole time, like throughout the week. So now I know we're low on coffee, so I just went and checked it off. And that way when I go to actually decide what I'm going to buy at the store, I already have the list mostly planned out. So it makes it easier. And I kind of like having a half a sheet like this because I find it's just easier to hang on to at the store, but whatever works for you. Make a list, pencil and paper, use your phone, whatever works best for you. But it just will go so far in helping you stay organized and get the things that you want and you need. So that's my little speech on planning for shopping. And so now I would like to announce the winner of the giveaway from yesterday's tasks and activities. We had lots of people that decluttered their mugs, and I was having fun looking through your pictures on that. And enjoying how much space you freed up in your cupboards, because I think those mugs are definitely something that kind of tend to accumulate and grow. And when you take a look and you realize, oh, I've got 10 mugs here that I don't need, or you could free up an entire shelf. So I know a lot of you did that. So I am going to send a copy of my ebook, Step-by-Step Decluttering, to Laureen Pelletier. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Laureen, but I'm going to message you a copy of the book. And thank you for doing that challenge with me, and also to everybody else who did that one yesterday. Also, if you're not already in our group, Declutter My Home, we've got to have you over there. It is fantastic. People are so busy and so supportive, and people are really in all stages of this process. So I asked last night, I was just like, let's just play a little game here. Tell me in one word how you are feeling about the work that you're doing with decluttering, right? Let's just, get one word out there. And oh my gosh, 500 people responded, right? 500 of you wrote back in, and the list is still growing. Like every minute there's a new comment. It's just unbelievable. But and some of you were feeling really good, and that was so exciting. And I can hear that in your voices and in the posts that you do, and you're feeling awesome. And other people are like, slow. It's slow, right? I'm working on it, but it's really slow, and that's okay, right? Like slow is fine. There's nothing wrong with slow. So if that's where you are, just slow and steady wins the race. Just a little bit every day, or take a break. If you get sick, you go to bed. And you don't worry about it, and then you pick it up when you're able to. And then if you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, and you guys know I talk about this all the time, right? If you're overwhelmed, what you have to do is you have to do something. And it doesn't matter what you do, but you get up and you don't try to figure out what is the best thing to do. What should I do? If that is stressful to you, don't go there. Tamara says, looking to move, and I love and I need the extra not needed stuff gone before we do. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Moving is the pits. It's miserable, but I'm sure you'll be glad when it's done. And it's a great opportunity to get rid of stuff. There's nothing like a move to give you motivation to get rid of stuff, right? But if you're overwhelmed, just pick up the nearest thing and start there and do something. Do something really small, because once you do that one small thing, then you can do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And if you feel like you haven't made progress yet, keep going, right? Keep going. If you're not through, through the forest and you can't see the other side, just keep going and stick around, right? I'm here to encourage you. Everybody else is here to encourage you. And even just saying I'm overwhelmed can be helpful, right? Because then you're getting it out of you and you're admitting it. And that can be helpful right there. Beverly says, you were pretending to move. Well, yeah, that's a great idea. That's an excellent strategy. That would work really well. Brandy says, I won't be moving for a year, but I'm already looking at things from that perspective. I think when you're moving, you always think, oh, I've got plenty of time, no problem. And the packing just is insane when you're moving. And so the sooner, the better. And you will always be glad that you started early. And it always takes longer than you think. And somehow you get it done. But yeah, moving the pits, it stinks. So that's what I have for you guys today. I'd love it if you get a chance, if you could share this video with your friends. That would be really good. Oh, I forgot. We have been keeping track, right? So we wanted to get 10,000 people to join us in this challenge. And guys, we are more than halfway there, okay? So again, I apologize, this is backwards, but 5,500 people on the dot have joined us for this challenge so far, which is just insane and amazing and so exciting. So if you haven't already shared this video or shared the sign up page with your Facebook friends, I would really appreciate that. That would be super helpful. And do your condiments. Leave me a photo. You can just leave it right here in the comments of this video, or you can post it in the group if you like. And tomorrow I have something really exciting to give away. I can't wait. I'm not going to show you yet, but you have to tune in. Lord willing, I'll be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And I have a fun, something different to give away, something I'm really excited about. And yeah, so do those condiments, do the mugs if you didn't get to those yet. And I will catch you later. Okay, bye guys.